Hey, fire signs. This is Balanced Libra Tarot. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my subscribers. Hey, y'all. And if you're new to my channel, hey. Thank you guys for viewing and supporting my channel. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a bonus read for you guys. From the reading of Wisdom is Needed. In order to grow, you need to intertwine the energy. Thank you guys for the super chats. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. You can have these placements at any placement of your chart. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Take only what corresponds to your situation, okay? Thank you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have self-worth here. So some of you need to focus more on your self-worth. Some of you need to understand whatever opportunities is coming your way, you deserve it. You deserve to have the comfortability, the fulfillment in your life. There was maybe some type of emotional baggage that caused a lot of confusion here, but there looks like there was some type of purification process here. You have release. There's a need to let go. Maybe even the way that you may think here, how you process some type of information. Some of you need to let situations go that no longer serve you. There may be a need for transformation. Someone needs to accept some type of ending, something that is over. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, please. Yeah, there's a need to release this insecurity here. Yeah, somebody could be feeling inadequate. Somebody's heart chakra could be definitely blocked here. All right. There could have been some type of trickery in the situation. Somebody could have bamboozled someone here. Could have stole, whatever it may be. Just know that your joy will be restored. What has taken place to move on. Some of you could be accepting spiritual guidance or some type of spiritual ascension, or whatever this acceptance is accepting of who you are, maybe spiritually as well. Sagittarius, Leo, energy here. What do the fire signs need to know? You have the Tower card in the reverse here. Aries energy. There's a personal transformation that needs to take place. There could be some type of fear of change here. Somebody could be needing to release. Somebody could have been naive in a situation. Something could have been brought to the light as well, or will be. So yeah, something could be happening very rapid, very fast. There could be a lot of communication here. Now somebody could be traveling, but somebody could be getting results here. There could have been a very swift progress and some type of change that took place for you, fire signs. What is this? Tower, Eight of Wands. Tower, Eight of Wands. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Someone was putting in consistent effort, which led to some type of rapid movement or swift progress here. Someone could have made some type of investment in order for things to grow. Someone could have planted seeds or had things lined up here. Somebody could have been very focused here. Especially if this has anything to do with a transformation. You could have worked on yourself here. Put a lot of energy, a lot of work, a lot of focus, a lot of dedication, which helped things move forward quickly, where you were able to see results. Maybe some of you could have been exercising, eating well, sleeping better. Whatever it is, it could have been you working on yourself here. You have the Wheel. This is the World card. This is Capricorn energy. Something about math, geometry, patterns, synchronicities, cycles. There is accomplishment. There is some type of fulfillment. There was wholeness. So maybe you had to work on yourself to feel whole. Work on yourself not to rely on other people's validation here or happiness. Some of you were very steadfast in a situation. Some of you were very cautious in how you were moving and who you communicated with. Somebody could have been belittling someone here. Somebody had to move out of a cycle. It could have been just someone's own mindset here. To have some type of expression, self-expression here to release. So some of you could have been holding yourself back, not really acting out of your full potential or being who you truly are. So you could have been masking your energy or hiding behind some type of illusion. And it's like it's time for you to be who you're supposed to be here. I see the Emperor here. Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. Somebody had a financial hardship which caused someone to go into isolation. Maybe someone was looking at money or the material things as if it validated them. That was some type of sense of security here. But there was a need to change. Maybe change the way that you view money or finances, or how you viewed yourself with or without money. But it's like you always had the key. You always had the answer to fix the situation within yourself. But there could have been a lot of humiliation, embarrassment here. Someone needed to step in their power here, take authority, take charge. With this Emperor card, Aries energy. Yeah, somebody needs to their future here. Someone's very determined here to reach a new status in life, a new goal, a new way of being. A new level of confidence and security. Somebody's stepping into being more confident. Being very optimistic and hopeful about their future and their goals. Things that they are passionate about. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Sun card. Leo energy here. Yeah, anything that could have worried you in the past about being left out, financial hardships, it's like you releasing things that used to worry you. And I get it was minor things when it came to finances or materials, but you're no longer letting that affect how you perceive yourself or look to others. It's like that's not your thing. You're not going to stress. You're not going to let things build up mentally. You overthinking. You're not allowing whatever this fear is to take control over you and your emotions that leave you stagnant or stuck or in some type of, like, you just being content with less than. You're no longer being content with having less. You're focusing on your own happiness here, freedom. Being more courageous, more brave. Very protective, being able to control your say, your actions. Your happiness. Some of you now have clarity. Whatever could have been hidden is now exposed. You releasing that. You freeing yourself. Anything that kept you feeling stuck. and an energy that no longer serves you. It's like you have a surge of energy to now move forward towards your dreams and goals. You feel like burdens have been released off of you. Some of you obtained a lot of wisdom because you were able to achieve your goals. It helped you. Maybe you went back to school. Maybe you took up a trade. Maybe you already had skill sets and you learned how to collaborate and make things come together to work for your highest good here. But there was definitely a renewal in your energy, which gave you a lot of fulfillment. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, please. You got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. You're no longer turning your back on yourself. You're no longer moving in a direction that no longer serve you. You don't care what's going on. You're no longer letting your thoughts control you not taking action or you being complacent or stuck. Some of you learned that there was a lot of healing that needed to be done in order to free yourself, in order to have that happiness here. There was a release. Some of you had to learn lessons here. Yeah, to move towards your happiness, to move towards freedom, to have a positive way of looking at life, being more optimistic. So you got 10-10 here. I'm sorry. You don't. You have the Temperance here in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups here. Could be Pisces energy, something about Pisces season, maybe a Pisces. But take it how it corresponds. With this Temperance, this Sagittarius energy in the reverse here, there was a lot of imbalances here. Maybe in the way someone think, maybe in their actions here. But there was a lot of instability here. There was a need to blend the energies, to make your dark side and your light side, higher and lower self, to intertwine, to combine the energies, to lift you up, to empower you. It's like, you know, no one's perfect here. Maybe that's what it could have been. Maybe you could have been self-sabotaging, but it was no need to blend the energies. You don't need to be too low in a vibration where it's like polar opposites of the spectrum here. There could have been a lot of overindulgence here. Somebody needed to work on that. Now, it could be somebody coming in with an offer, or this is you offering yourself a new chance, following your heart. Some of you could be sensitive at this time. There could be some type of message. It's an offer here, some type of proposal. Whether if it's romantic or not, it could be. It could just be an opportunity. What is the Knight of Cups here? King of Swords, Libra energy, and you also have the Chariot here, Cancer energy. Some of you could be, like I said, following your heart, living in your truth, being more disciplined, being honest with yourself. Some of you had to master your skills, your energy here. Some of you got some mental clarity that it's time for you to take charge and move forward. Some of you have the willpower to propel yourself forward and get out of this slump or get out of this energy. You were very determined to change how you looked at yourself, how you viewed, how you felt about yourself, but there was a need. There's a lot of communication coming in. Maybe you meditating more or praying more, because there is some type of insight. You could be focusing more on your spirituality, where you could have been contemplating on what to do and how to do it. You could have received some type of spiritual guidance or assistance. You are accepting some type of help to propel yourself forward. There could be, yeah, balance being restored. But there was a decision that needed to be made. Who do you choose? Do you choose yourself? Some of you had a problem with people being loyal to you. But the thing was, you had to learn to be loyal to yourself and your path first and foremost. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Anything else? We have the Four of Cups here. Some of y'all feel like y'all was overlooked a lot of times. You felt disconnected to a lot of people, like they didn't get you, they didn't understand you. It's like you may have been bored with a lot of offers, especially when it came to romantic offers here. I get a lot of these people wasn't even on your level here, because it's like you're looking for them to fulfill a cup that you needed to fulfill here, fire signs. You were looking for like a sense of belonging in a lot of these situations, and it's like you got bored with options. You always felt like it was something missing. You may lose interest in these people quickly or lose interest in the goal. It was a loss of interest here. Maybe even in yourself. And some of you needed to get out of your comfort zone. The High Priestess here in the reverse. Cancer energy. These people could have kept a lot of secrets, or you kept a lot held in from these people. Maybe it was a need for you to speak up and communicate your emotions and how you truly felt in order for you to move forward here. Now, somebody felt like people should be able to read their mind, but in this case, a lot of you could have just withdrew your energy, withdrew your time from these people because you were bored with the options. Some of you had to go at something alone here. Somebody's intuition was blocked. Someone wasn't seeing. Yeah, somebody was very disconnected from a lot of relationships, and maybe that wasn't the focus where their intentions needed to be. Maybe it was more on self. Yeah, because with the deck split, you got the Ace of Swords. It only caused a lot of heartache and pain here. It was a need to, somebody was looking for like approval from people. It was a need to move forward, to focus on your own enjoyment. Now, somebody could have went through a depression because, like I said, people were not loyal to you. There was a path that you needed to go down on your own to find your own self-worth, your own value, for you to build yourself back up. Because it's like you were disappointed every time. Some of you needed to acknowledge this pain in order to move forward and take action for new beginnings. You got the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords, both in the reverse. Some of you was not asking enough questions. Some of you was not learning a lesson that needed to be learned here. A lot of these people could have been lying to you. Some of you, it was like you could have been blocked when it came to your creativity. It could have been blocked when it came to dealing with these people here. But it was a need for you to protect yourself here. Some of you could have gave up on your dreams or ideas too quickly. You could have gave up on people too quickly. Somebody felt like a lot of relationships could have destroyed their confidence. So somebody just in their own shell, in their own self here. Somebody could have felt overwhelmed, or like relationships always fail them. Yeah, you deal with people that could have been about all talk, no action. Like, oh, I can help you with this. I can do that. I love you. Da 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 da. Whatever. But it wasn't showing. And if this don't have to do with another person, some of you could have been just in that energy, like, I want to do this. I want to go there. I want to do that. I want to experience this. And it's like nothing is taking place. Nothing is changing. Some of you could have been just giving up too soon. But it's like you were very optimistic here. You want to have new excitement, be fearless, a new journey, very confident to move forward. There could be some type of exciting message or news it could be something that could be coming in for you. That's going to change. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because you could have been very focused, very dedicated here. Develop new skills. Like I said, some of you could have been learning something. You could have been manifesting new ideas here. Some of you had to neglect love in order to choose yourself. There's a new cycle here. Something about the moon cycles changes. Some of you, there's some rewards coming in due to the work that you put in. Somebody who could have been very persistent. Put in a lot of hard work to change, to grow, and to obtain. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there was a lot of work that you put into relationships that didn't work out. It's like you invested in a lot of relationships. Some of you could have been needing to take your time to get to know people better. But it looks like you're working on more self-discipline here. Moving away from being a perfectionist. Some of you, that could have been a problem too. You have victory and success here. Some of you will be recognized. You could be stepping in the spotlight. But you have a lot of support, people reaching out to you. There are a lot of goals, new beginnings for you. You have some type of approval. Some of you could be being promoted, but you have some type of victory here. Your self-confidence has been restored. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Six of Wands again. It ended with the Six of Wands, and this new deck started with the Six of Wands. It says you are kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Yeah, some of you need to step into your power. This Emperor energy. Yeah, a lot of people like you. They see you. There's a lot of rewards for your hard work. You did that. Some of you have to pat yourself on the back. You're achieving your goals here. Hey. You have the Lovers and the Knight of Wands here. So Sagittarius and Gemini, Virgo energy. I'm sorry, just Gemini. It says, will you or won't you? The choice is yours. I think you should choose yourself during this time here, but it's always your choice. It says the King of Wands. It says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. So some of you could have been dimming your light for these people, lowering your standards. lowering your expectations of people, for people. So it's like you don't need to hide or dim your light in order to appease other people. Anything else for the fire signs? Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Eight of Swords. Stop overthinking it and just do it. Yeah, get out of your head and just start creating. Get out of your head and start healing. You have the Strength card, Leo. It takes great strength to be soft. Yeah, you were very brave to work on yourself, to heal, to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, to go towards your goals, to release any insecurities. Anything else, fire signs? You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse here. Could be a Scorpio. It says honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. Yeah, you wasn't honoring how you felt. You wasn't speaking up how you felt. You could have just been going along with this person and not even really reflecting on how do you feel about the situation. Is this something you value? Is this something that you want? So it's like you needed to speak up here and not be content. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. It says, sorry, but fairies aren't going to come and do all the work for you. Yeah, some of you could have been looking for someone to come in and rescue you, but it looked like you rescued yourself. You put in the hard work, the dedication, the focus, and it's like you just got busy, got to work. Some of you could have learned new skills and talents. Some of you could be into carpentry or building here, something with real estate. But whatever it is, you were setting the foundation for stability. You have the Six of Cups, and then you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you never were given. So you have to have enough compassion for yourself. You have to give yourself your own flowers. You have to give yourself your own love, your own attention, your own guidance, wherever that may be. Time for yourself here. And then with this Ace of Cups, it says, do you feel that it says, do you feel that in your heart? That's potential. Some of you could have been dimming your own potential for the sake of other people, not believing in your own self. It's like you were neglecting to fill your own cup here. You could have been very much repressing your emotions for the sake of others. But it is time for you to move past that and focus on your own happiness, being free. Yeah. You have the High Priestess in a reverse, Cancer energy. It says, when in doubt, your first gut feeling can be always trusted. You wasn't trusting yourself. You wasn't trusting your abilities. You wasn't even trusting these people. It's like you could have been going through this cycle after cycle, repetition after repetition, and it's not getting any results that you were looking for here. There was a lot that could have been held back, a lot of secrets, a lot of emotions, a lot of things that needed to be said that was not said. A lot of things could have been left unsaid, a lot of emotions that needed to be expressed. It's like you kept holding it back for whatever reason. It was a fear of being left out. Okay. You got the Nine of Swords. You got the Seven of Cups. And you got the Ten of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Swords in reverse here. It says, we all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. Yeah, some of you have to free your mind, get out of your head, get out of bed for some of you. Stop being hesitant on yourself. And yeah, especially with this Eight of Swords here. You had the Seven of Cups here. It says not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. So yeah, you could have had several different people come in your life and you just kept choosing the wrong person, the wrong love choice. That happens. They not on your level. They not meeting you where you need to be. They're not giving you what you needed. And that's okay. Just because they put their stuff out there, that don't mean that was for you. But at the end of the day, you have this Ten of Pentacles here. Having it all looks different for everybody. Yeah, what makes you feel good? Some of you need to trust your instincts and go with it. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Fire energy. What do they need to know? It says, am I apologizing for my truth? Where can I create more space? How can I be more flexible right now? What passion am I ready to pursue? Oh, I don't even remember what I picked out. This one. Am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you are apologizing for your truth? Why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Courage is contagious. Yeah, some of you need to speak up about how you're feeling. Where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create a sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time just to be. Yeah, to appreciate your self-worth here. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and in innermost self. Make space, clarity will come. And that's all you were searching for. What passions am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continue to lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put on the side, given up on, or buried? What passions is ready to come alive in you? Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and letting your passions draw you towards your dream life. How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you, and today trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Remind yourself all day long that you're safe, that your life is happening for you, and that you're not alone. Do some yoga. Fire signs, I'm going to take one more. Hope you guys are enjoying this read here. Anything else for the fire signs? Am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Tony Robbins. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize whatever you feel is needed. So you guys are accepting of this path to be open here, accepting help maybe from the spiritual realm to grow and pursue your own passions here. You're letting go of any insecurities and focusing more on your self-worth. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Until next time, guys, peace and love.